Excellent. Alright, time. We just finished Chapter 2, so let's go into Chapter 3. It's time for some more Cold Steel. You know who we are.
Wait, there isn't, like, the bit in the book between the 2 pages where you could split that open and totally, like, write a little note to someone in between the chapters?
That's coming up, actually, because we finished Chapter 2, but we aren't starting Chapter 3 just yet. There's a bit more before that happens.
Yeah, first we have to go on to, up to Bowser's Castle, and I think at the end of Chapter 2, doesn't Peach, I don't even...
Wait, Mario has chapters?
Yeah. And Peach comes out, and I think she finds
It was the middle of June.
hidden passage in the fireplace.
Okay.
I think
With summer well
2.
underway,
That sounds right.
a rainy spell seemed to hang over Trista.
Paper Mario was a real good game.
Oh, Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Okay. I've heard that.
That game was the shit. So this is what, like a week after the field trip?
This is middle of June.
With our
So,
field
okay.
study wrapped
I
up,
think
the other
that's
members
it.
of Class 7 and I returned to normal school
Field
life.
study was... The field study, I think, was at the end of July. June.
Isn't the
This is
field
middle of
study
July,
part
so-
of normal school life? It's like
I think it is.
it's a regular thing you do every month
Just when
for
we
a
thought we'd
weekend.
gotten
Well,
used
I
to
think it's
challenging
for this
ourselves
class.
with the breakneck
I don't
workload.
think it's for every
Yeah.
class.
It's only for us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Class 7 is the only one who does field studies.
Then how does everybody else get their grades?
They get them from
A
classwork.
moment
that
of
sounds like
dread
way less
washed
fun.
over us, making our blood run cold.
It's time!
As you all know, tomorrow marks the start of your midterm exams. I'm no good with all these papers and essays and circling answers, so I won't really be able to help you much.
She
But
bubbles
I'm
her
administering
answers.
some of your tests, so I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines. Make me proud, class.
As I recall,
Oh, boy.
aren't you in danger of a lecture by the vice principal if our performance isn't up to par?
Oh, I'm not too worried about that. Most of you tend to get pretty high grades anyway. I can hardly wait to see how well you all do.
At least 3 of us do.
Remember,
She
the
can
results
hardly
will be
wait to
announced
see how big a
next
bonus she
Wednesday.
gets.
Your scores will be posted on the board by rank, so you can see how you compare to the other classes in your year.
Oh, the sooner this week is over, the better.
Oh, hi, Elliot. I didn't see you there.
I can almost taste the tedium.
Elliot's good at classes, right? Like he seems like he should
this
be.
time.
Everything about his character
He's not
says
bad.
he should be the nerd who gets the good grades, but apparently he doesn't, and it's
I-
Marcius, which doesn't make any sense.
I remember him and Reen having a conversation where they're like both at the bottom of the class.
Oh, one more thing.
That doesn't make any
They're
sense.
gonna stick the average score for each class up there on the board, too.
Our class averages? I suppose their intent is to furnish us with motivation in the form of class bragging rights.
Well, I do enjoy a challenge. Anyway, I know it's only noonish, but I think that's enough homeroom for today. You guys can stay here and study, or just head on back to your dorms. Up to you. Prez, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor.
Stand back.
Oh yeah. I always forget that
What?
the whole school, like, class stuff, like, school election stuff matters in Japan.
Yes, the class president has a lot of things to do.
I'm just used to the class president, like, getting voted on and nobody caring, and then them probably doing nothing else with their lives. As it should be. Marcius is gonna say it. 'Cause they're friends now. Are Marcius and Yusa's friends, or are they just like slightly less sticky? to each
They're
other?
less
They're
at
cordial
at
to
each other's
other,
throats.
I think, is the best way to
Yes,
put it.
that's a good way to put it.
Wait, they have alcohol?
Well, yeah.
This is the best class.
What?
Cordial. It's alcohol.
Yeah, cordial is a type of alcohol. Suspicious.
I get it. Laura's secretly illiterate, so she gets really bad grades and doesn't want to tell anyone.
Guess who we're gonna study with?
We're gonna get to choose who we study with, and we're gonna get a bunch of bonus Link XP with them.
You are correct.
Also,
There are no bonding events this time. Oh, no, I think there might still be bonding events. I don't remember.
Also,
I
we're
think
going to
the- I
study
think
with
these
Elisa
study events
because
take
then
the-
we'll get to have Elisa yell at us because we were nice to her somehow, and that's the way that things happen.
Right. Yeah. We get study points instead of bonding points.
But we don't have infinite study points.
We have the correct number of study points.
So we can study with everybody and get a super good grade?
We can, actually.
Does that make the grades better?
There's
that was more than
so,
6.
There's pairs. So, Eustace and Gaius is one pair.
Gotcha.
Elliot and Makis is another pair. Fee and Emma is a pair. And then, Elisa and Laura is a pair. So there's 4 pairs and then 2 singles. Which is, Toa and Crow. See what I mean?
You can't study with people from other years.
Yeah, I can. Watch me.
You're not studying at all right now, buddy.
Well, I'm getting to that. Okay, I gotta do a couple things in the library, and the first one has nothing to do with studying.
Does it have to do with turning in that overdue book you've got?
It has to do with finding, hey, look,
Cat, get off that bench! If you don't get off that bench, Fee is gonna sleep on you.
the cat would probably be okay with that.
What cat is okay with somebody, like, lying on them? That sounds awful. Also, is milk poisonous to cats or something?
No. Cats are lactose intolerant. So it's not poisonous, they just get the runs like lactose intolerant humans do. But there's still the concept in popular culture that cats love milk.
Well, yeah. I was just hoping we were secretly torturing that cat because I hate it.
Why do you hate the cat?
Because you can tell it's supposed to be really important, and so far it's annoying and ugly and looks dumb.
I think the cat is not ugly at all.
It's weirdly pointy.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Things being weirdly pointy when they shouldn't is annoying.
Okay,
Same with Sailor Moon Crystal.
right. So around the school, you can talk to various people and various objects.
What if you read
and
all the
get
books?
Well, this one is... I mean, I could read all of the books. I'm not going to. If you check with all the people and all the places that you're supposed to, it raises your overall score.
Wait, political economics?
Yeah, sure.
That doesn't really seem like a class you would be taking.
Okay. Maybe I'm just taking intro to economics.
Okay, here's how economics works. I took a class in, I think it was microeconomics, and only cracked the book before the final, which was a mistake. It cost me like $100.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah, because you couldn't turn it in again.
Couldn't return it for full price or whatever.
Right,
and that's the most important thing you need to learn about microeconomics. Never buy the textbook. They're designed to fuck you. That's the biggest lesson.
I can believe it.
Supply and demand. Only one person sells it for $200. When you sell it back, there's 1 million of them, so they'll pay $5.
Right.
Whoa, man, you're totally going behind the veil.
I know, these are the sorts of complaints that you've probably never heard from
I'm
anybody
apparently
else.
taking art history, too.
Maybe you're just taking, like... Okay, I think I realized how they make their classes. They just take, like, 2 different subjects. Like, they get a deck, right, of all of the different subjects you could take.
Sure,
Shuffle
sure.
it up,
and then,
deal out pairs.
Yeah. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't care if political economics and art history are both things. There's no reason you'd be taking them right now.
The Fancier's Guide to Erebonian Opera and Paintings. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, how does a book sit pompously?
Is it on a velvet pillow?
Okay, I guess I can go with that.
Also, I love that you're getting better at art by reading books about it.
Yeah.
That's how art
Yep.
works, right?
Totally. I don't think we've talked to this particular character before. This is Beryl. She's in charge of the occult research club.
Why
We'll be
is there
seeing
an
her
occult
more
research club?
Because
Are you a wizard?
Yes.
Man.
Page 44 will be on your Orbal Science exam. This is certain, this is fate. Oh, Reen. You're so naive. Apparently I increased my knowledge of Orbal Science.
Turns out that page
We're gonna talk to our
44 is
fate-
just a glossary.
Yeah. We're going to talk to our favorite Scottish person. That's actually not a bad idea.
Those
There are
umbrellas
a
are
lot
very
of different-
confusing.
Basically,
Huh?
just study a little bit often, and that'll be
Yeah.
fine. And generally, memorization is dumb. Memorization is bad. Generally, you just want to be able to comprehend and synthesize the knowledge that you acquire into something better than, like, rote memorization.
I agree.
But, Japan.
Sits on the bench like a courageous commander.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's squashing that other book.
Yeah.
Probably belongs
Yeah.
to the enemy.
Okay, I increased my knowledge of military science.
You
And since I'm here,
could've-
let's go ahead and study with the 2 girls.
Isn't there a
who
lost
are right
and found?
up here. Maybe. So, as the player, Reen has a lot of questions to answer, but as the player, I only have 6 to answer.
Yeah.
And each of the study events gives me the answer, or the ability to correctly answer, gives me the information necessary to correctly answer one of the 6
Got it.
questions. So that means I'm going to have all of the answers. But of course, I also have the answers written down next to me because
Because you're a big fat cheater,
Got
cheater,
a
cheater.
Study guide?
yeah, I have a study guide. So a dessin is a drawing, monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light. Okay.
Yeah.
What exactly is a sketch? A sketch? Okay, I guess that's accurate.
Yeah.
I've never thought of the definitions of those terms.
You've never thought about a dessin?
No, actually.
Oh.
Dessin, actually. Dessin.
A decent? I'm a pretty
Sure.
decent folk, I'd say myself.
No, you're not.
Alright.
Hey. You were rude.
Even quicker and more basic than sketching. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. Croquis? Croquis?
I think it's when you take a bunch of puzzles, or when you take a bunch of colored blocks, make your painting out of those.
Okay.
Yep.
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 He became the question asker. Hooray! But you only get 100 instead of 5.
100 is bigger than 5.
500.
You've ruined all
You're
of
just
my
being
jokes.
a jerk. Alright, so next we have to talk to the twins. Oh boy.
Can't Lind, like,
Okay.
join our party?
Absolutely
Like,
not.
Wait, Lind or Vivi?
either. Because
Both?
it doesn't matter which one joins. They're both in.
Oh, sure. Yeah. They are very entertaining, and I will endeavor to find them at any time I can to, liven things up. Because Vivi is quite entertaining.
Yeah.
Names and dates, am I right?
Names and dates. Hate names
We've
and
been
dates.
over this.
Names, dates, and
That's
weather patterns.
that's quite the legend. More Link EXP for these two.
Mhm.
Alright, I have to go upstairs. Go to the literature. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Air Bunny History and Pictures. That seems like Fee's kind of textbook, right?
Yep.
I've seen some really good illustrated physics stuff.
I can believe that.
Yeah, I think I got Regina one or my mysterious sister one for Christmas once.
A likely story.
Yeah, whatever. She's been on.
I think I remember that. I think I remember that year.
Yeah, whatever. She's been on our LP before.
That's true. See? Political economics!
What is political economics supposed to be? Is that like
The economics of politics.
that does
How economics
is that
and-
supposed to be like international economics? Because I promise you, there's no way a high schooler is going to be able to understand anything about that.
Don't economists with PhDs not actually understand economics?
No,
Oh,
it's
certainly
more
not.
that, like, at the highest level, they acknowledge that as much prediction as they can do, they can't, nothing's guaranteed. Like, they can
Oh, sure.
forecast, but they can't, perfectly predict.
Yui, didn't you link me to the video of the economist with the PhD who took like the 10 laws of micro and macroeconomics and broke them down?
Yeah. The
Into-
comedian guy.
Yeah. I
but
remember really
basically-
enjoying that video.
Basically, my biggest problem with economics is they think it's a much harder science than it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do economic experiments, like, asterisk. You can sort of do some small ones, but in general... no.
Right.
It's
The
entirely
Financial
opposite.
Transactions Act from last year. Okay.
That's not political economics.
It requires you to inform prospective buyers of the risks when selling them stocks or securities.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past performance is no indication of
Yeah.
future return.
You're starting to break up a little bit.
Oh, am I?
I could hear him.
Now you're not. Oh, okay.
Now he's as
Maybe it's
cool as
just
a
me then.
cucumber.
I've always been cool. I've never been produce.
Provisional Taxation Act.
Wait, it impacted the provinces?
Yeah, I guess so. They're being
That makes
remember
sense. So-
remember the bit about in Celtic with the taxes going up?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying every part of the country is within provinces.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like,
that's fair.
imagine laws in the United States that affected states.
Right. Well, I mean, it could be something that affects things at the state level, but not at the federal level. Like if there was a federal law that affected every individual state's income tax, but not the federal income tax,
That would be
a little different.
unconstitutional.
Okay. I'm just saying,
Yeah, I know.
Ereboni has a different constitution than the U.S. does.
Wacky!
But we love talking about American jurisprudence when it comes to anything involving Erebonia.
That's true.
So
I got
Biker's
it.
chick's name is Victoria?
Angelica.
Angelica. Okay. She's the best.
She's pretty awesome.
But
Is she better than Fee?
close.
Okay.
It depends. What happened to Tommy and Chucky?
Fair point. Fair point. Well, wouldn't these be Tommy and Chucky?
Yeah, I can see it.
Crow's Tommy and George is clearly Chucky.
Yeah.
And then that would make Toa Lil, and there's no Phil because her twin brother isn't at Thor's. Boom.
It's obviously the twins who are Phil and Lil.
Right. So Toa is Lil,
No.
which means
No,
oh,
no.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Vivi and Lynn.
Yes.
Yeah, yep. You got me. Yeah, you got me. Crow did not expect us to say yes.
There are stools right behind you.
CPR?
CPR is really easy. You just need to know another one bites the dust.
Wait, what?
So the rhythm for chest compressions is a little bit more than
It's done.
100
done,
beats
done.
per minute.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you need a song that's really fast, that's
Okay.
at that speed, with a good bass line,
Okay. All
so
right.
you keep the right rhythm. And the best song for that is Another One Bites the Dust.
All right.
What the Red Cross generally teaches is staying alive.
Oh, okay.
I think they used to teach Another One Bites the Dust, and then they switched.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, God! Crow, why? The problem is if you're not breaking ribs, you're not doing it right, and she'll probably not be very happy that you broke her ribs.
She'll probably be happy that she's not dead.
Well, yes, but then she'll be in a lot of pain because you broke her ribs.
That's what the doctors are for. If the doctors aren't there, then you haven't performed CPR long enough because CPR basically never
That's
actually
true.
resuscitates anyone.
Yeah, I know that from personal experience.
When did you give somebody CPR?
About a little less than a year ago. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that night. Oh, good.
Wait, there are levels to these
Yeah.
experimental military technology links?
We haven't gotten to the second level yet.
But we will.
The next level is
gang.
pretty great.
We will.
We will.
There's a level beyond combat links. I call it combat links 2.
The return of Link.
I was gonna do that, but you took the joke from me.
I'm always ahead.
Alright, we have one more study event.
No.
Come on.
We have
There
2
go.
more study events.
Do we?
Yes.
Did I miss one? I might have missed one.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the other 2 boys in the library. Okay, okay.
Duh.
Somehow I forgot about Machias and Elliot.
It's a bit mean.
As one should.
I didn't mean to do it intentionally.
Uh-huh.
Alright, now we get to learn military stuff.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the symbol for infantry.
Yes, it is. I don't know why we're using the NATO ones.
Yeah.
Are these actually from NATO?
Yep.
Oh, I did not know that.
We made a visual round out of it at one point.
Mm-hmm. It'll be the circle inside. That's a tank! Tanks!
You got your tank!
Damn right I did.
Alright, so what's this one?
I would guess artillery, but I'm not sure.
Uncertain globe?
I'll guess, like, ammo fortification or something.
Yeah, I don't know many of them. I just am aware
Apparently
that
it's
they exist.
engineer.
That was kind of close.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Well, he was closer than me.
Sure.
I think actually, artillery is just a single dot.
Probably, because there's you hope they're about as accurate as that dot, right? Even though they're not.
Yeah, it is. I pulled it up on Wikipedia.
Alright. I wonder if the Japanese military uses the same symbols as NATO then.
Well, they're pretty common ones.
Yeah.
Oh, the symbol
Right.
for ammunition. You'll be surprised by this. It's a bullet.
Okay.
Of course it is.
Yep.
Yep, one more.
Mm-hmm.
Orbital science. Orbital energy is generated by septium. And it replenishes... Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't. How does energy replenish itself?
Because it does.
What generates orbital energy?
You know, I've had enough out of you, soldier.
I'm just saying, we've got
Battle ornaments.
like infinite energy going on here. That's pretty
Yeah.
handy, but still. Machias never stops to think. What are you surprised by,
true.
Elliot?
Reciting the information I've learned helps it stick in my memory. That's actually
Yeah, that's very
reasonable.
true.
Teaching someone is the best way to check if you've learned something.
Not for memorization, but for synthesis and understanding, yes.
Sure.
So it's just a question of what sort of a method are you being graded on.
Right. Okay.